But Joe, obviously a massive effort from everybody today, but just falling short. What's the feeling like amongst the players? I guess everybody's absolutely gutted.
Yeah, everyone's hugely disappointed, but you find yourself in a situation like today, and you learn a lot about your team, a lot about the guys that are around you, and I thought everyone showed a lot of courage, a lot of resilience, a lot of character, and everyone should be really proud of how we approached today. I think we'll look back at other points in the game and think, maybe we could have been better. And most importantly, we've got to look forward at the next Test match. We've got to make sure we get something out of this series. I know the Ashes aren't coming home, but in terms of the Test Championship, at the end of the cycle, those points could be crucial. And you never want to lose an Ashes series. Every game against Australia really matters. So picking ourselves up and turning up at the Oval and putting in a really strong performance to win a game is crucial for this group.
After the miracle of Headingley, did you feel you were on course for the possibility of it happening again?
Yeah, as I say, the character of this group, we always feel like we got a chance as long as there's two guys out there, and that was certainly the feeling in the dressing room. I thought the guys fought extremely bravely, really dug in, made it very difficult for Australia, put a real strong price on a wicket, and that almost makes it a little bit harder to take, but at the same time, couldn't be more proud of how hard we fought today.
And when you look around the dressing room, do you see a bunch of guys who are ready to turn it around again in just a couple of days and go and fight again? Or
well, you look at a performance like that today and the way we went about that, I think that says a lot about where we're at as a side. We've made mistakes throughout this game, but over the course of the last two games, we've shown a huge amount of resilience, fight, and that we constant believe that we can get something out of situations which you wouldn't expect. So from that respect, I think that's a strong message, and that we'll put in another real hard shift and take as much as we can from that game in the Oval.
Joe, you spoke about the fight you put in today. Where do you think the game was lost?
I thought it was a brilliant Test match. I think that needs to be said. I thought it was a good wicket, and it was an important toss to win. But having got them in a position we did early on, I think it was important to make most of that. And credit to Australia, it was an important partnership for them. We probably weren't as good as we would have liked to be, and we were probably a little bit patchy in terms of how consistent we were throughout the whole game. But bowling at someone like Steve Smith in the form that he's in, it can be very difficult, and you've got to make sure you take every chance that comes your way. And we didn't do that, so that's probably what's cost us.
Joe, as happy as you are with the character that your side has shown here and in other games, how frustrating is it that you keep having to show that character because you're chasing games and you're kind of hanging on by your fingernails? Yeah,
it is frustrating. In many ways, we're an inexperienced team, and we've got to learn very quickly. I mean, that can't keep happening. You're not going to win many games if you start behind. So, still plenty to learn for this group, and we have to take that on very quickly and turn it around at the Oval.